So I'm at the site of the former Netherton train station. So you can see behind me is Netherton Southern Portal. So as you can see, that the design of the tunnel is actually more of an egg shape. Now when they actually started building this tunnel, it actually collapsed, so it meant that I had to reconstruct the tunnel in this shape, whereas on the other side it's actually a normal shape, just to keep the structure strong. So yeah, quite interesting, and it's not easy to get to now, because if you have a look behind me, you can see that they're actually building a new housing estate. So it means that you have to go up this passage in the side in here, which is quite challenging to get up, but it's manageable. And if I just walk a little bit further down here, you can see a few more remnants of the actual station. So yeah, so this is where the platforms would have been, and there would have been the entrance somewhere around here, which in my little briefing you'll actually be able to see the station. So if I just give you a little bit more of a better angle. So yeah, this is the old Netherton train station. It's quite fascinating really, and every time I come down here there seems to be more different. There seems to be a lot more building structure over there. Looks like really nice houses as well. So the line would have continued here. This would have been Netherton train station, and then it would have continued right through to Healy House, and that's where I'm going now. Yeah, so after Netherton station, you have to walk off onto the road and then cut down this field through, back up there, and then back onto the line towards Healy House, which there's a lot of trap beds still left. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take you towards Healy House and find the remains of the railway station, and even be able to access the 30-yard tunnel that still remains. So I'm on a section of line between Netherton train station and Healy House train station. So there's still a lot of trap bed, which has been blocked off. So the guy that owns the land back there, I'm not on private land at the moment, seems to have blocked it off. So there's no access there, but there is still much trap bed left, which is quite good. So yeah, I've just actually had an encounter where I've just fallen through some mud. So I'm now at the fourth bridge on the line, Occupation Bridge, which is located in Healy House. The line would have continued along across another bridge, which has now been demolished, down towards Healy House station. So the access gain isn't as simple as it could be, but this is our approach to Healy House station. You can just make out there the little 30-yard tunnel at the back, but I'm going to go further in and I'm going to show you the remains of what is left of Healy House station, which is probably one of my favourite stations on the line. So I'm now at the location of the old Healy House train station. As you can see behind me, there's the old 30-yard Healy House tunnel, which remains still. Beautiful piece of history. So I'm just going to take you on, have a look in the tunnel, and then I'm going to just tell you about the station itself. So this is where the platforms would have been. You can see there's still remnants of the platforms there. The tunnel is just there, and it's very streamy from here going on towards Meltham. And the bridge would have cut across from where I've just walked over, which is all blocked off now by tree falls, along this bit, and then would have carried on through Healy House towards Meltham. So that's just this is just some footage of the line where it continued between Healy House going towards Meltham Greenway. So the track bed would have stopped around here, and I think there will have been a bridge, which I'm going to show you a picture of, that led across over towards Meltham Mills, which is just here where we're about to walk across now. So just as we approach the Meltham goods yard, on the right down there is the Folly Falls famous waterfall. So if you're ever around this area, it might be worth going to have a look. I'm not going to go down there today. Looks rather nice. Nice scenery, especially on a warm day. So come and have a look. So I'm at the site of Meltham Mills train station, which I believe is, the clues that give it away is these stairs that lead down towards Meltham Mills. You can just make out there would have been some platforms here. Only a very small one. So yeah, that's our fourth station on the line. This would have been the goods yard, which you can just see just over there, the walls and the remains of the goods yard. And so this would have been the southern side of the station, And then further on where Morrison's is would have been the final part. So these would have been the stairs leading down to the railway station in Meltham. At the terminus, still a lot of retaining walls. And it still would have continued right up to the top. So this here would have been a bridge, which you can see on the photo at the end. That would have led across and then down into the station, and then at the other side would have been a bridge quite similar, and then up there would have been where the turntable was located.